be outwitted. Is the secret of eternal life just around that corner? Today, medical science patches up mutilated bodies, transplanting human skin, eyes, limbs, even vital organs. Is the next step the transplantation of the human brain? Many scientists answer yes, but they pause and add a grim warning. For in the ancient folk legends, tales are told of blood-sucking vampires, crawling out of graves to live on the bodies of helpless victims. Now doomed to produce a race of ever-living monstrosities, worse than the vampires of legend. Will ruthless men and women of great wealth and power greedily buy or steal the living bodies of the young and beautiful, so their brains may live on forever? Such questions may seem fanciful, but at this very moment, scientists are working on the answer to brain transplantation, and human bodies are used.
Hey, Beecher, get your ass out here. Come along. Beecher, now.
You can see he's there. Why does he have to stand in line?
Rules is rules.
Fuck you.
What?
Fuck you. Fuck your rule. Fuck your rule.
brother become living, and it's not because he has that horrible hook for a hand now. It's the snoring. Listen to this.
Let him win. We lose.
Sometimes the only way to win is to lose.
Det var inte alltid så roligt i Sverige för länge sedan. Arbetet var hårt och nöjena få. Men vi var på väg in i en ny tid. Och utvecklingen var både skrämmande och ibland också rolig. Visst ville man roa sig, då som nu, men nöjen fick helst inte kosta pengar, för folk hade inte så mycket pengar för länge sedan. De flesta var fattiga och levde ett hårt liv, och då gällde det att ta vara på de roliga stunderna.
humanity's greatest existential threat is our headlong rush to a techno-utopian future. Already, we increasingly rely on smart devices which are becoming extensions of our bodies. We are at a turning point for our species in which our natural humanity is gradually being converted into an artificial format that will lead us to the loss of our souls.
That's what we saw under the microscope. It shows the Earth as a bright look from space. What does it mean? It means that millions of years ago, something, some form of intelligence, came to the Earth from another planet. The atmosphere of the Earth was neutral to charge. We could learn how to survive by entering into the body and brain of an Earth creature.
So you were being altruistic?
Whatever.
So you weren't actually committing a sin?
No, Father.
Then why did you come to confession?
The truth?
Sure.
I figured when I was done I could sneak a smoke.
You didn't go to hell. You went to purgatory, my friend.
lyssna till hälsning ifrån missionärerna. Och så nu utan gångerna så ska vi lyssna till hälsning ifrån missionärerna. Brev som har kommit och som liksom kom på avvägar så det har legat stilla, men vi läser det fastän det gått en tid sedan det har kommit, så sånger är det ju värdefullt att få höra ändå.
I wouldn't mind sitting on my ass all day smoking mushrooms and collecting government checks.
Varför känns det bra?
Va?
Varför känns det bra?
Tjäna pengar.
Vad ska du göra till hösten?
Va?
Vad ska du göra till hösten?
Jag ska jobba.
Subject robot has not yet completed the transformation process in the duplicating lab. Where did you get him?
We bought him new on the black market. He has no name, unassigned and unadapted. He has a forged assignment card.
but we must wait a bit. We must be certain what the results are. Absolutely sure.
Don't doubt it, Janet. The miracle has happened, and you will remain with us until we are sure that we can proclaim it to the entire world.
Supposing that creature, the one you killed, was capable of taking ideas directly from other people's brains, transferring them to its own.
You mean it sucked other people's brains?
Absorbed through the eyes.
They can't control us if we're not afraid. badge and a uniform. It's just a costume and a performance.
We freaks gotta stick together.
Säger att de står på den lilla människans sida, men det är precis som med alla andra, de bara ljuger hela tiden. Internet. Nej, jag har förhållandevis få användare.
gonna be something they not. Everybody think they got this big plan.
A boy complains because he thinks the world is unfair. He cries to his mother when the toy breaks so the knee is skinned. Fuck that. You're the one who's gonna be crying. A man knows better. The things that happen. Who lives, who dies. You don't yell at the boulder for being a rock. You want the last word? Here it is. I'll see you soon, Master.
illa Pinkat, va? Och någon som du trodde var en komplett idiot.
Jag har aldrig trott att du var en idiot.
Det uttalandet tackar vi extra för.
When a man thinks a great, he has to feel it. Otherwise, it's just a hole.
Behandlar som du är kriminell när du umgås med. De ser ut som om här kommer något som luktar skit. Jag tycker att du ska få känna på också hur det känns att gå omkring på stan och lukta skit.
Alltså du är så otroligt manlig och stark. Det är så härlig. Jag vet att jag kan ta över den här.
Tänk tanken bara. Det är så lätt att krossa strupen.
Oh my god.
Så förvånad ut. Jag vet inte heller hur det här har gått till, men jag bara tackar och tar emot. Jag tycker att det är dags att det kommer till användning.
Nothing means anything. I don't know. Sometimes I wake up so fucking empty. I wish I'd never been born. What choice do I have? Are you gonna be okay here alone? Men nej, det räcker inte. Visst, jag kommer att få upprättelse, men det är tyvärr för sent. Tack vare det. Min fru har lämnat. Visst om det? Nej, jag vet inte om, för det skiter i. Why would you fuck it up? Because I'm a fuck up.
Because me, I didn't ask for this. I was born drafted on the wrong side of a class war.
Are you even dumber and crueler than I am? And you're all gonna cry in the same wet hell that I'm going to for doing this. You're gonna eat shit. You're gonna vomit blood forever. Because this isn't right. You're all pigs.
away from your own stink.
Which is just like an echo. Owing to different habitual tendencies, there arise the appearances of the 6 classes of beings who stray from one existential state to another.
have a counter on your tape machine. Write the number down so that in the future when you practice, you may fast forward to this point beyond the explanations. We will begin with the he, ah.
Quickly and easily prepared for its market. The sale of marijuana is even more difficult to detect and halt than the traffic in drugs such as opium, morphine, and heroin. And more vicious, more deadly, even than these soul-destroying drugs, is the menace of marijuana.
Vad är det här? Smuts. Just det. Smuts. Dynamit. Snusk. Se här, skitgrisar.
No, I'm a clown. I'm a clown. I'm a clown. I'm a clown.
Je sais prier, avec un peu de lead. And the king. This is King Rock, the first album. It's a new history. I will send this a new show. Now, is a first. Oh no. Yep, the cow now. There's a cow now.
Your body is a precious physical plant through which you experience life. To the extent that you want to live, you owe your body respect and protection. This is your way of acknowledging the frail, precious nature of your body. At the same time, your way of seeing yourself as your body's keeper. Now that you made this commitment to respect your body, you have within you the power to have smoked your last cigarette. Congratulations. When you are listening to this hypnotic tape and you're in bed, at the count of 5 you go into the deepest, soundest, most refreshing, relaxing sleep. And waking at your predetermined time with energy and vitality. Looking forward to another day.
as death. I am the death. I am one with the death as a sleeping dove inside the building.
Välsigna Erik där han sitter uppe i Björkholm.
Nu ska vi lära in det fast.
Herre, vi tackar dig att din hand är med i allt. Vi vill inte klaga, vi vill höja lovsång till dig. Vi vill inte klaga, vi vill höja lovsång till dig. Vi vill inte klaga, vi vill höja lovsång till dig. Vi vill inte klaga, vi vill höja lovsång till dig. Vi vill inte klaga, vi vill höja lovsång till dig. Vi vill inte klaga, vi vill höja lovsång till dig. Vi vill inte klaga, vi vill höja lovsång till dig. Vi vill inte klaga, vi vill höja lovsång till dig. Vi vill inte klaga, vi vill höja lovsång till dig.
så mycket mer humor i livet när man råkar ha en diagnos. Det är ju ganska kul egentligen.